This is LonelyRS, my maxed Iron Man. I maxed this account nearly 4 years ago and hunted tons of boss items along the way. But since then, things have changed. The collection log exists, and so does tons of new content that this account hasn't even touched yet. The goal is simple. I want to complete the entirety of old school RuneScape. This means filling in as many slots on the collection log as I can, as well as doing tons of content that most people don't even think about. Welcome to Iron Completionist. Starting this one off with everyone's favorite, some one-time completable, non-repeatable content. I'm actually mining this shortcut here to gain access to the True Blood Altar, which I'll explain in just a second. In the background, you'll see the route I have to actually take to get to the True Blood Altar, but in case you guys are wondering what this is, basically, it's just the legitimate blood rune crafting altar instead of the AFK Zaya one. It came out a long time ago, and I've never really messed with it, but it's a good way of crafting blood runes, as it's substantially faster if you already have the essence. So I'm going to try it out, since all the endgame PVM I've been doing has been drastically draining my blood rune supplies. It's times like these where I wish the Abyssal Lantern worked outside of Guardians of the Rift, but just in case it does, and maybe I'm being stupid, I'm going to grab it anyway. The only real downside to this is that I do already have the Rifty Pet, which I grinded out a little while ago from, the old style of doing blood runes, but it is what it is. I need to get the blood runes, and they're incredibly expensive to buy from shops, and right now we're still saving up for that final bank tab. I'm kind of curious, and I want to try something. Supposedly, these blood essence alch for 60k. Now, I don't know if they're even alchable, but I'm curious. Alright, you can't alch them. That is right, I am back at Nex again. You guys remember, we finally got our first drop last time we were here, but we are still 6 drops behind where we should be. So it would be really nice to start correcting that, and I get to test out the T-bow here now, which I haven't had an opportunity to do so yet. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What the fuck?
But you're descending, yeah.
Oh, cool. The second I died, I can move again. So, random interjection here. I died right at the end of this raid. Feels bad, man. But that's 100 Tombs of a Mask at expert mode. After that DC death at Nex, we decided to head here for a little bit of a change of pace. And on 100 KC, Gitson got himself a purple in a duo. So let's see what's in the box. Open for something good here.
Hoping for a ward.
Yeah, or a ward for you would also be great. Okay, yeah, well, expected. Expected. Another dry neck session. Who would have thought? I tried something earlier where I attempted to alch a blood essence, but I'm realizing I didn't try to do it on a full one, and I haven't actually seen if this works. So if it does, this is going to be interesting. So supposedly, one full blood essence alchs for 60k. Curious, it does actually alch for 60k. So I think because of this, I'm going to stop actually crafting runes right now. As stupid as it sounds, and even though I said this earlier, it's probably going to make more sense for me to buy the blood runes, since technically in the future, I'm still going to have excess money after buying that bank tab. And this is just kind of wasting time for no log slots, so at least for now, I'm going to bin the blood rune crafting. The value of buying these at a shop is they go somewhere between 400 and 500 coins, which is kind of expensive, but that means for 100,000 of them, it would cost, what, 40 or 50 mil? And I feel like I would probably make 40 or 50 mil by the time I used 100,000 blood runes. I think. Yeah, I just bought 10,000 blood runes in like 5 minutes, so I'm pretty sure this is the play. Obviously, it costs GP, but the thing is, like I said, after that bank tab is purchased, I have no use for GP anymore, so it might as well start going towards blood runes. Next thing on the docket is something that I actually have not touched in a long time, and that's going to be Zora. I'm still missing the uncut onyx from here, which is hopefully something we'll be able to get, as well as the Jar of Swamp, and if I manage to get both of those, we're green-logged here, and we probably won't need to come back very often, because I don't really use Zora skills that quickly, though I could use some right now, because again, it's been a while since I've been here. Alright, there's the first little dent, 3,100 KC. It's time for another next session. Here we go, here we go. Oh.
I'm sorry, Dabe. Ashi.
That's fine.
I mean,
It's
that's actually good.
That's a new collection art slot for me.
Oh, well, there you go. You know what was weird? That actually was delayed popping up on my screen, so I was just actually annoyed that I got the MVP at first. And then it popped up. Look at that. 51 million gold for the main account that I never play. That is exactly what I wanted to get. The Uncut Onyx. That is a collection log slot, and that is absolutely beautiful. My mic was off in Narnia for that, but the Uncut Onyx, that's exactly what we needed. So if we go to the collection log and go down to Zora, the only thing we're missing now is actually just the Jar of Swamp, which is both motivating and demotivating at the same time. I don't know if I've actually ever had a Jar of Swamp on any of my accounts, actually. But this is also kind of nice because if we just go one boss up in the log, look at that. It's also in the Volcano log now, meaning all we need there is the pet. So maybe I'll go do like a little bit of Volcano every now and then. Probably just spamming the mass worlds if all we really care about is the pet. But, well, there's 3,200 Zora KC, so it's time to mix up the activities and go do something else. I'll just keep revisiting here whenever I need scales, and I figure that jar will come passively. Just one of those things. Well, I've been doing a little bit of mining because I was low on amethyst darts, so I grabbed like another couple thousand between a few sessions, and I should be fine for a while. But the next thing I want to move on to doing is not a combat achievement. It's actually go back to do a few corp kills. I'll probably do like 50 kills, maybe 100 if I'm really feeling it, because in case you guys don't remember, this is like 6 kills an hour. It is very slow. But again, getting either of the sigils that I don't have, the pet, the jar, or just, you know, taking out the Holy Elixir and Spirit Shield in the log would be great. I would really like to get an Arcane, though, so that I can upgrade my Elidness Ward, because, you know, it'd be nice to upgrade that. An Elite Clue from Corp. I have no idea what the rate is on that, but, okay, I guess I'll take it. I mean, it's pretty much the best thing I can get that's not a collection log slot. That's pretty garbage drop, but 810 Corp Beast KC. Been here for a little under 2 hours so far. I have honestly forgot this was a drop, so I got a little bit too excited there, but that is an Onyx Bolts drop. We do still need gold, so 1.5 mil. I'll definitely take that. 820 KC and some cannonballs. Pretty good drop. I'm probably using some here, but really not that many, but I'll take cannonballs anyway. It's a good one. Cannonballs. Love to see it. Yo, let's fucking go, baby! Stale baguette! Let's fucking go, dude! I'm sitting here doing corp, I saw the sandwich lady pop up. I'm so glad it let me go back and actually talk to her. Let's fucking go, dude. Stale baguette. And I know that sounds so stupid to be excited about, but if we go over here to the other section, we scroll down, that is the random events tab fully green logged, finally. And that is so nice because, again, just like it sounds with the name Random Events, it is entirely random. And it's so frustrating to have a piece of collection log content stuck behind random time gating and stuff like that. So, hell yeah, dude. Stale baguette. 264k. Absolutely beautiful. That's what we do it for, is all for the 264k. Alright, there's 830 KC, 20 more until I'm at my little goal for this video. Another 175 Onyx Bolts on KC, 844. Alright, well, there we go. That is going to be 850 Corp Beast KC. Anything special? No, I don't even, what do we even get? Pure Essence? I honestly, you know what? I'm disrespecting it. I'm leaving it on the ground. I don't even want it. Unfortunately, still no Spirit Shield or Elixir since we came back here for the log, which is kind of surprising, actually. But you know, like I said, I'll poke at this passively. I'm sure we'll get it eventually. As for what I want to do next, I think I want to keep poking at some minigame stuff. So I'm going to go back to the Hollowed Sepulchre, maybe get like 10 to 20 more Grand Hollowed Coffins or something like that. Maybe I'll get like a Mahogany Homes item or something. Well, good to know I still have the ability to do this. I got all the floor 5 chests as well, so nice. But believe it or not, I actually got through all 10 of these runs without messing up a single time. And not as in like I didn't get hit by any traps, but as in I was able to get to the Grand Hollowed Coffin every single time, and I'm pretty proud of that. Alright, I found a random grind I want to do, and that is the Merfolk Trident. I have absolutely no idea how I'm supposed to get this thing, and I've never done any of the content relative to it, so this is going to be pretty weird for me, but that's kind of the point of doing collection log stuff, right? You gotta find new weird things to do. So to people who don't know how you get this, it's actually underwater here on Fossil Island. There's a little shop here, you can buy a bunch of stuff from it. And it costs 400 mermaid tears. How fast do you get mermaid tears? I actually have no freaking clue. Like, at all. So, I'm gonna figure out how to do this, and then I'll show you guys some footage. I'm guessing I have to start by swimming through here. Oh no, plant door, probably, I would assume. To those of you like myself who are unfamiliar with underwater agility, essentially it's like a big agility course that's kind of open-ended, and you're chasing down clams or chests that have the arrow over their head while managing your oxygen levels. Alright, so it looks like once you actually get to the right spot, you just kind of spam click for a while, and you get one mermaid tier and one whatever the heck the other tier is every time. So this doesn't actually seem like it'll be that bad. Okay, never mind. I guess there's a success rate or a fail rate, it looks like. Really wasn't failing on the other one. Maybe this is going to be that bad. I don't know. Essentially, though, the objective is fairly simple. You use these, like, holes and everything else to navigate towards the arrow, find where the arrow is pointing, and then you go there and you spam click whatever chest it happens to be. I need to figure out all these shortcuts. There's probably a map for it that I should be looking at, but, yeah, it's just kind of similar to the Brimhaven agility thing. Okay, maybe it is terrible. I'm getting caught in these currents constantly, and I have no idea how to avoid them. So you can see on the left side of my screen, there's a big oxygen bubble, and if you sit in that, your oxygen level goes back up. But there's also these pufferfish swimming around. I'm just going to keep some of these in my inventory, because you can click them to get some air. Well, there is the first 100 tiers, and after doing a little bit of research, I found out that if you run out of oxygen, you do lose some of these. So I'm going to see if I can put them in my bank, because you see that bar on the top of my screen? Yeah, if that runs out, that's when I run out of oxygen. And I'm going to be honest, man, this is incredibly anxiety-inducing. Like, right now I'm at 20%, and my heart rate's picking up. Yeah, alright, so I have 101 of these. What happens if I just... 80... Holy... 17k agility, 65k thieving XP. That's not even that bad. Nice. Alright, I guess I took kind of a risk coming out of the water with them too, but I need 299 more. I found this little thing that's really convenient. You see my oxygen is really low. If I pick up my fishbowl helmet and just put it on, bam, it's back to 100%. So anytime I pass here, I just pick up and put on my fishbowl helmet. Okay, I think I have enough mermaids tiers now. I'm going to go grab the ones that I have in my bank. First of all, let's turn in some more XP. Wow, bam, look at that, 143,000 XP drop. That's always beautiful to see. Yeah, let me go grab the rest of these. I think I have enough now. Alright, I was a few off. I guess I thought I had more in the bank than I did. Unless I'm wrong, this is 400 mermaids tiers for the Merfolk Trident new collection log slot. What exactly does the Merfolk Trident do? That's a great question. I actually have literally no freaking idea, so let me go look it up. So what does the Merfolk Trident do? Nothing. It basically does nothing. It's actually pretty much entirely useless. It has, I guess, some niche uses in drift net fishing, but I also think that drift net fishing is useless, so it's a collection log slot. That is its use. It is a collection log slot. Well, I know it wasn't as crazy as some of the other episodes. First of all, can I store this in here? Oh my god, I can. That's beautiful. Don't even have to waste a bank slot. But this is probably where I'm going to wrap things up. We did actually get a few log slots, so we're up to 1,066 now. And yes, I am looking at Barb Assault. I'll probably start doing that soon. I know you guys have been yelling at me for it. We're just getting to that stage of the game where log slots just take a long time, or they're super, super random and hard to get, so getting a couple slots I'm actually pretty happy with, especially considering one of the slots we got, speaking of, you know, randomness, gave us a green log of random events. I do actually still have a bunch of these mystery boxes in my bank from the quiz random. I'll probably keep getting these until the next time I open my caskets, just to see if we maybe get another stale baguette. But outside of that, I don't really have any need to do it anymore, so I probably just, you know, won't. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys are subscribing, hitting the like button down below, commenting, you know, all the traditional YouTube stuff. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.